If you're considering using Ahrefs versus Ubersuggest or vice versa, it's probably important for you to have an understanding of the difference between the two platforms and what each is more specialized for so that you know which one to sign up for. So let's break this down here. We've got Ahrefs pulled up here, and this is a paid tool, right? It's going to be on average a bit more powerful than Ubersuggest. It's just going to have a lot of different features that we can dive into, whereas Ubersuggest tends to be more geared towards keyword research. So, there's like traffic estimation, keyword research, there's some SEO audit stuff and some backlink stuff you can do, but most people use Ubersuggest for keyword research. And one of the biggest differences is going to be the pricing. So if you look at the pricing for Ahrefs, you're looking at anywhere from $99 a month to $1,000 a month, basically. Whereas Ubersuggest starts at $29 a month and goes up to $99 a month. There's also a lifetime plan that they offer, where you can pay $290 one time. So if you think you're going to use it for more than a year, this will save you some money here. Or you can do the business lifetime or the enterprise lifetime. They also have a breakdown down here, which I think is kind of interesting, where they're showing you, like, compared to all these other tools, we are going to be the most affordable. So that seems to be kind of their differentiating factor, is the pricing of the software. And that's going to be evident in the amount of features that they have. So again, this is mainly going to be used for keyword research. So if we come over to the keyword research column here, go over to the keyword overview, we can put a keyword in here. So we got keto diet. I just clicked search, and then that gives us an overview of this keyword, keto diet. It's going to show us the search volume, the competition. It's saying that there's really high competition. It's pretty difficult for SEO. Paid difficulty is a little bit easier, and there's a relatively decent cost per click here. In which case, we might decide that it's best to run some ads on this keyword, right? Then it's going to have a breakdown of the volume of search traffic each month, and that's broken down between mobile and desktop, which can be really handy to see. There's some breakdowns here too of kind of the demographics of people that are clicking on these keywords. We've got some keywords ideas. There's like suggestions, related keywords, questions, prepositions, comparisons. We can click here to view all the keywords, and then also see the top ranked sites, so we can kind of get some content ideas. So that's what happens when you're doing keyword research with Ubersuggest. Those are basically the main things you'll be able to see. Whereas in Ahrefs, if we come over to the keyword explorer and we put the same keyword in here and click search, it's going to give us a whole bunch of additional data. So not only do we get the keyword difficulty, it's also going to tell us roughly how many domains we need backlinks from in order to rank for this term. It also gives us a breakdown of the monthly search volume. And it also shows the percentage of the clicks, just like Ubersuggest did. Gives us the breakdown of the cost per click and everything. Kind of gives us a breakdown of the traffic potential for this keyword individually, as well as a breakdown of the traffic by demographic or by geo targeting, so like which country they're in. Then that gives us a whole bunch of keyword ideas, kind of in the same manner. There's similar ideas, there's questions people also ask and talking about. But then it's going to give us a breakdown of the rankings for each of these websites. So Ubersuggest shows us which websites rank, but it doesn't really give us a graph so that we can see if a new website just started ranking or something, right? Which can be really helpful to see a new website pop up into the rankings. And this tool, Ahrefs, is also going to give us a breakdown of the Google ads, also very helpful. And then the search engine results page breakdown here, but we can see that it's giving us a lot more data, like just on the whole. Whereas this one just kind of shows us like the estimated traffic, the backlinks, and then some social signals, which might be helpful. But this is going to give us the word count on the page, so we can see how much content is on the page that's ranking, the domain rating, the URL rating, how many backlinks they have, how many referring domains, the traffic, the estimated value of that traffic, how many keywords they're ranking for, the top keyword, search volume, tons of different stuff. Of course, we can export this data, kind of dig into more of it down here. But that's just scratching the surface. So this is just keyword research. You can see that there's some additional data we can see in Ahrefs that we can't really see in Ubersuggest, right? And then if you want to go deeper into things, you can like crawl an entire website, for instance, right? So if we let's just put Best Buy in here because everybody knows Best Buy. Sorry, that's the Keyword Explorer. We need to go to the Site Explorer over here. So if we put an entire website in here in the Site Explorer, this is going to give us tons of data. So we have like the domain authority, URL authority, backlinks, referring domains, keywords that this page or website ranks for, traffic it's getting, all of the paid search traffic breakdown, performance over time, backlink profile. There's just like so much more data. Error pages. Now, Ubersuggest is going to dig into some of this stuff in the site audit area, but I've noticed that it takes it a long time to actually run the site audit. So it's only crawled, I probably started this 10 minutes ago, like it says it's gonna take on average 10 minutes. But it takes a while to actually process things, whereas you saw what happened when I put this in here. You just click go and then boom, you've got all of this data. And then you can start digging into any of this stuff on the left side here to get more information about what they have going on. So we can see like what keywords they're running ads on. And not just the keywords, but even the ads themselves that people are running traffic to. And then beyond just the ads, which show up here, we can even see the landing pages that they're sending traffic to, right? So that's probably why you're going to end up paying a little bit more for an Ahrefs plan versus an Ubersuggest plan, just because the overall features that Ahrefs has is considerably greater than that which Ubersuggest has. But again, there are different use cases for each. Maybe you just need to do keyword research. You don't have a huge budget put together for that keyword research. Maybe coming over here and just using Ubersuggest to do the keyword research would be the route for you. So I hope you found that helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of Ahrefs or Ubersuggest or anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.